Hello and welcome to this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am really surprised of what breaking news has just emerged. David Wagner has left. He has decided, he's come to a mutual decision with Chairman Dean Hoyle with the club, and they have decided David Wagner is going to step aside as manager. It doesn't really say if he was sacked or he's just left by mutual consent, but that's what it says. It says by mutual consent. So he 47-year-old has left after details with the discussions of the board of directors, with both parties agreeing this is the correct move for both of the future at the club. You can't really deny that. David Wagner has done absolutely amazing as manager of Huddersfield Town. There is no doubt in my mind. He came in 2015. He was manager of Borussia Dortmund's second team. He came in the 9th of November 2015. In 2015-16 season, he managed to keep Huddersfield Town up. It was then in the 2016-17 season that things went a little bit nuts. Playing his lovely pressing football, he actually managed to get them promoted to the Premier League. So this was an unbelievable achievement. He brought in players like Michael Heffler, who was absolutely massive for them in the signing. Christopher Schindler was also a very key figure in that team. Ranji Van La Parra as well as loans for Kashunga, Aaron Moy, Danny Ward were all key people in getting them promoted. They finished, I think it was about 5th. Yeah, it was 5th in the league that season, and they beat Sheffield Wednesday on penalties, and then beat 3rd place Reading on penalties in the final to get promoted. And we all knew it was going to be a very tough season ahead for Huddersfield, who really I never thought would ever play in the Premier League. It was absolutely amazing what he had achieved in that summer. He made the signings of Moy and Kachunga permanent, as well as bringing in Tom Ince, Danny Williams, Steve Mounier, and he kept them up once again. It was an unbelievable achievement. They finished 16th, 4 points clear of Swansea, and they stayed up by drawing with both Manchester City and Chelsea right at the end. They were both absolutely insane results, and it was just an unbelievable story that Huddersfield Town, such a small club, had kept themselves up. It was phenomenal. This season they have only accumulated 11 points. They've only won twice in that time. They beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-0. They beat Huddersfield, also beat Fulham 1-0. They've had a few draws as well. They went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game losing streak. They also lost in both first games in the Cups, losing 2-0 to Stoke in the EFL Cup, or the Carabao Cup. And they also, in the FA Cup, lost to Bristol City. And yeah, I've been really impressed with how he's developed some players, such as Phil Billing. He has done very well. Aaron Moy, Kachunga, they've all done very well. I don't think this squad is good enough to stay up, and I think they were definitely going to go down under David Wagner. Now, how badly do they want to stay up? Because they've twisted. Instead of sticking, they have twisted. They've gone with it, and they have sacked him. And Sam Allardyce is the first name linked. Not a huge surprise. Sam would probably keep them up. Would Sam be interested? I have no idea. This squad probably isn't good enough to be at that level, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're not good enough to stay up, which sounds ridiculous. But the fact is, it can be. So many great things can happen in the Premier League. Their squad can stay up. We've seen sides that probably aren't good enough to stay up. They, whether they were good enough last season, we have no idea, but they managed to stay up, and they do have some good players in this side. I really do hope that Huddersfield stay up, because it does give hope to every side in the world that you can come from lower down and make a fist of it in the Premier League. But the breaking news is David Wagner has been sacked. It's an unbelievable story what he achieved there. It was really amazing, and he will go down as one of the legends of the club. David Wagner at Huddersfield. I personally believe this is the right time to make the change. Maybe they should have waited a couple of weeks earlier before the transfer window. If they were to get somebody like Big Sam, it's not a glamorous appointment, but it's somebody that will probably keep them up. I wouldn't go with somebody like Alan Pardew. David Moyes is linked. People like that are always linked with these kind of jobs. But that is my reaction. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know what you think about it. If you're a Huddersfield Town in particular, tell me what you think down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Obviously, he's a massive legend of the club, but he has indeed left his role. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, feel free to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.